All right, we are back. This is Gaming the Right Way, and this is going to be the Thursday afternoon game 3D scoreboard. This is going to be the Blue Jays taking on the Rays in the game 3 here. And I believe, if I'm not correct, and I had that information, no I don't, that this is going to be the rubber game of the series. Going back to Tuesday, the, hold on, got sound going here, and I want no sound, hold on. And that's going to, yeah, so the Blue Jays came into Rays. First game was 10-5 Blue Jays. And then the second game was yesterday. And I believe the Rays won that game. Just want to make sure. Yes, Rays won 7-6. So this is the rubber game. This is the final game of the series, trying to see who's going to win the game. We'll get the scoreboard. Not scoreboard. We'll get the lineups right now. And just about soon it'll be starting. So batting for the Blue Jays first, it'll be Charles McAdoo. Then you got Daz Cameron. And then you got, oh boy, there goes my sting. Alejandro Kirk. Then you got George Springer, DHing. You got Kazuma Akamoto. You got ex-Met Andres Jimenez and Ernie Clement, Miles Straw, and Nathan Lukes. And pitching for them will be Shane Bieber, 4-2 record in 10 games, 4.99 ERA, 48.2 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.56. On the Rays side, batting first, we'll have the speedster Chandler Simpson. Then you get Junior Caminero, followed by Jonathan Aranda, Yandy Diaz. Then you got ex-Met Cedric Mullins, Johnny DeLuca, Richie Palacios, George Mateo, and Nick Fortes. And pitching for them will be Ian Seymour, 9-3 in 39 games, 4.11 ERA, 96.1 innings pitched, 115 strikeouts, and a 1.13 whip. The umpires of the game will be home plate umpire Sean Barber, first base John Lipka, second base James Hoy, and third baseman James Jean. That's the starting lineups and umpires and pitchers. And this game should be about set. I think the time, don't know, can't remember. Do we have a time? 1:10 Eastern, so about 2 minutes it'll be starting. I do have a poll, like I always do. Who will win this series? So we got that. We'll check it in the 4th inning. And we'll be setting to go. Getting ready to go. This is first of 2 games. This is the spinning of the wheel. So we're going to wait for that 3D to come up because I don't want to miss it. Because sometimes 3D is starting and you don't know. But anyway, welcome. Gaming the Right Way. I'm Billy Wright. And if you don't heard of me before, I started my channel like 6 years ago, and I started with the video games. And then just recently, this year or last year, I started with my favorite sport was hockey. I played hockey for years. New York Rangers, I did that. I'm a Met fan. I did that. I decided that the Mets were going to give me some headaches this year and stress, so I just branched out to the major leagues. There's no stress when I do other games for other people. I want to make a big community here, like we all can get together. And then once that happens, you guys will pick the teams by the votes. You know, it's just that I don't have a big community right now, but we're trying to get there. And that's basically what's going on. Also, this year, for the first time, I put it up on for Saturday. If you're a football fan, I'm doing the exhibition Giants at the Miami Dolphins. So check out for that too. You always see on my YouTube channel, you'll see what's coming up, and that one's coming up on Saturday. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about everything. Hey, I appreciate the subscribe already. Thank you very much. The game didn't even start yet, but I definitely appreciate it. If you would let me know who you are, I would definitely shout you out. But that's for you. Much love. As always, everybody who comes, you can talk to me. I can get along with, as long as we are all on the right page and, we don't, spoil or, vulgar language, and no politics. No politics at all. Baseball, football, hockey, that stuff is all good to me. I got to tell you something about yesterday's game, and I'm sure most of you might know it. We'll talk about it when we can. About the game against the Yankees against Baltimore and how they robbed Pete Alonso and what they said at the end of the game to explain that he didn't get the home run, which it was clearly a home run. But we'll get into that and much more, and whatever you guys want to talk about too. So anyway, here we go. First pitch to McAdoo is a ball. No, it's not. Sorry. That's just... Okay, right off the bat, it's not a ball. It's a foul ball. 292 average, 2 home runs, and 9 RBIs. He's their 14th prospect for the Blue Jays. So I guess that's a good thing. But anyway, that's Woody, guys. Woody likes to, make sure that I do the right thing, and the jokes that I do, he helps me out. So anyway, he's my audience. And 0-2 count right now. So with the 0-2 count, we're going to get this. You're going to hear 0-2 counts or any strike 2 counts. So there you go. Next pitch is struck him out right away. First pitch, first inning, first batter, and you'll hear that. And then, of course, the other side of it, because we don't have a horse in this race. I do it for both sides, and that's going to be a strikeout, and that's going to be a swinging strikeout. So 1 gone, and here comes, I want to say this is Kurt Cameron, not Kurt. Oh my God, not Kurt Cameron. He played for the Mets too, Cameron. I think this is his son. I got to look it up. Batting .333. First pitch is swung on and fouled off. Not Kurt Cameron. That's the actor. Oh my God. He's got 2 hits, 6 at-bats, and 1 RBI. Daz Cameron. So he's a young guy. And that's going to be a strike and a foul ball. It's going to be 0-2 already. Right away. Out of the gate. Good start by the Blue Jays pitcher. Mike Cameron. See that? Boom. And he struck him out. So Mike Cameron's son goes down. This is 2 strikeouts in a row. We might have one of those games today, guys. Oh, get the strikeout. Come on. Give me the strikeout. Thank you. 2 outs. And here comes Alejandro Kirk. And that's going to be a strike. So if anybody knows how this guy Seymour pitches, let me know. My chat should be up. I should be able to hear you come in, and at least you'll be able to say something to me and I'll hear it. Because I'm bad with looking at the chat. Because I'm doing the game and then I have the chat. So let's see. I'll make sure I get the first hi in there.
Hi.
There you go. Anyway, it's an 0-2 count already. This guy is going to look out to strike out the side to start this game.
Hi, Gamming for Wright 6,681.
0-2 count. That's outside for a ball. So we got that up, ready to go. Let me just check my sound. Thank you. Sounds terrible. No, it sounds good for me. Some guy yesterday asked me, "Are you from Brooklyn?" I said, "Do I still have that accent?" I do, because my dad was born in Brooklyn, and I got it and kept it, I guess. You know how you keep things. Anyway, 1-2 count. just getting underway. First of 2 games. Tonight's game is it's the Angels against the Astros. I don't know who won the second game last night, but I know the Angels won the first game. So if there is a win by the Astros, then that's going to be a rubber game tonight. If not, the Angels will go for a sweep of a team that's in the playoff chase. That's going to be a ground ball. That's going to be, that's foul. They called that foul. I thought it was going to be down the first base line. And nope. That is a long strike. So, yeah. Oh, boy. So, yeah, these are, first the Rays, he's got 409 batting average, 3 home runs, and 8 RBIs. So, 3 home runs against the Blue Up. That's going to be foul, I believe. They're not showing it. Nope, it comes back in. It hit the stanchion. It hit the thing. It's a foul ball. Because it came back in and it hit the up there somewhere. You know, that stanchion's up there.
Hello, all. Please subscribe and like. It helps the channel.
Thank you, Foxy. Anyway, give some love to Foxy. She takes care of it. So I hit the catwalk, guys.
Also, check out the merch.
That's right. I got my merch. I'm wearing the hat. And I have my cup. Well, it's my wife's cup. But it's still good. You can get any I think a couple colors. Also, you can check it. I think it's on here. I did put the merch, so I don't know if it's on. I don't know where you find it on here, but it's there as below or something. New shirts, new design. So I hit the catwalk. So 2-2 count, and that's gonna be foul tipped. Still 2-2. I don't think he foul tipped that, guys. That is not a foul tip. They called it a foul tip, but I don't think he touched it. Anyway, 2-2 count. And that's upstairs, 3-2 outside. This is gonna be the 11th pitch. There's 10 pitches sequence already. And this is gonna be the 11th pitch coming up to Kirk. And that's going to be a ground ball. It hits off the pitcher. Oh, into the outfield for a base hit. So Kirk gets the first hit of the game on the 11th pitch. So he struck out 2, and then he gives up a single because Kirk took 11 pitches, then finally gets the hit. Right up the middle, past the shortstop, off the glove of the shortstop. So man on first, and here comes Springer. And it's not Jerry Springer. I might be outdating myself right there. Hopefully you guys might know Jerry Springer. Anyway, thank you there, Woody. Anyway, pop up from Springer. That could be playable. First baseman in foul territory. He makes the catch, and that's the inning right there. So no runs. No, 1 hit and 1 left on. We're going to the bottom of the first. No score, and the Rays will be coming up. All right. I believe there should be some games this afternoon because I spun the wheel. Just to let you know that I spun that wheel. And I think I have it here somewhere to prove that. I don't know where I did with it, but it's here somewhere. I know it. Trying to figure it out where it goes. I don't know if this. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, here we go. Which one is this one? This is the night game. I spun that. I have another wheel somewhere here. I can't find it. Where is it? And that's the game this afternoon. So I spun the wheel. And these were the last 2 survivors of the wheel. So like I said, if we get a big enough community, which I'm hoping, and we can have votes on it. So, you know, especially now it's getting closer to the playoff area. You know, so you start weeding out the teams that think they may be playoff bound and they really are not. So I like to get that done. I do have a Rays fan that actually, I'm sure he's probably not home right now, but I met him doing a Rays game on here. And I also have Boston Red Sox fans. I have Met fans, of course. I have the Astro fans. So I'm making a community, like I said. So it doesn't have to be just my home team, my team, the Mets. So anyway, Chandler Simpson's coming up. And I think he's one of the fastest guys in baseball because I've done a couple of Rays games, and that guy's pretty fast. Anyway, Shane Bieber, I told you what his record was and everything's going on with him. So see what's going to happen in this game. So far, it looked like really good pitching in the first, top of the first. Here's a strike, 0-1 to Simpson. No, and that's going to be a no. It's not you, not you, not any of your Simpsons. I always say it. Anyway, he's got a 4-seam fastball, changeup, curveball, knuckle curve, cutter, slider, and 2-seam fastball. He uses that 4-seam a lot, as opposed to the other pitches. So it's a 2-1 count. Chandler Simpson is 309 average. What are you giving me? You just gave me some stuff I don't even really about. A ground ball, that's not going to be that's going to be easy out because he's not going to outrun that. If he can outrun out that slow ground ball, I mean that ball to second, it's a 4-3 put out. So 4-3 put out, 1 gone. You always gotta watch out for. I got Homer Simpson there when they have mistakes at go. That means errors. That means umpire mistakes. That means any kind of mistakes. Hit by batter. Also hit by pitch. I mean, you don't hit by batter. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, here comes Caminero, batting .274. Takes a strike, 0-1. 35 home runs, 80 RBIs. He's second in the AL in home runs. And I'll be doing that game tonight for the leader. The Astros. One count. And that's going to be a strike, 1-2. After this inning, I'll show you. I won't show you. We'll check the scoreboard, but I also want to find out how close the Blue Jays are being out of it, or if they're still in the wild card race. If they're close. I know that the Rays are leading the American League East by probably still 5 games. And that's going to be a strikeout. That's his first. 2 gone. Here comes Aranda. So we may be getting into a pitcher's duel today for the rubber game of the series. But we won't know. And that's a strike. 0-1, swinging. Hey, I'm seven away from the next goal. I do appreciate it. We got 15 home runs for Jonathan Aranda and 76 RBIs. And that's going to be a check at third. And he said no swing. So it's a 1-1 count. I don't think he went around. Let's see, no way. He didn't clear that. He never went past the first part of the plate. That's going to be a ball. 2-1. In all my dreams, I never thought I'd get any of this, but I do appreciate you guys so much. And that's going to be a strike, even though he dropped that ball. It's 2-2. The catcher didn't catch it, but still they gave him the strike. Which it was a strike. I mean, well, close to a strike. They called it anyway. So 2-2 count. No runners on. Nobody on base. I'm sorry. Swung on and fouled off. Still 2-2. Stepped off. All right. Next pitch is swung on, and he's got a strikeout. Another one. So far, pitcher's duel. First inning done. No runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the top of the second. It's no score. So coming up, top of the second, will be Okamoto, Jimenez, Clement. All right. So let's go to that scoreboard. But first, I wanted to see where the Blue Jays are in this wild card. Because I know they're still around. They got to be. All right, so the Blue Jays are a game out in the wild card for that last spot. Of course, you know the Yankees hold the top one and Boston holds the second. And Minnesota has the third. But there are so many teams in the American League. I would say, yeah, you cut it off at, because the Kansas City Royals is 9 games out. Seattle is 2.5. That's the last team. So very close. Very close. So, like I said, a lot of teams may fall off before September. Well, they'll definitely, probably will. But anyway, let's check the scoreboard. And the first game, Giants at Guardians. The Guardians is winning 2-0. That's in the bottom of the first. And I think that's the, okay. Cardinals 4, Reds 0, middle of the third. And let's see how they got those runs, because I'm still curious about that kid who I did the game, his first major league game. And he hit 3 straight home runs to make a record. Baez. Well, home runs by Walker, his 26. So no Baez, he's 0 for 1. And that's it. Those are the games. And this one. So they're getting ready for the second inning. And it's going to be Okamoto. First pitch is a strike call. Batting 25 home runs, 73 RBIs, a 228 average. Is he going to be Rookie of the Year? Don't know. Oh my goodness, he gave him a pitch that he shouldn't have. It is deposited into left field. That is gone. He just hit number 26 on the year. After I just 415 feet, it went out at 107.3. And I was just saying, is he going to be the Rookie of the Year in the American League? Yes, it was. The pitcher knew it when he threw it. He knew it. They know it when you throw it. 1-0 on his 20th pitch thrown. That's going to be a drag bunt up the line. I think they're going to beat, Jimenez is going to beat that. He beat that out for a base hit. Perfect bunt. Perfect bunt for a base hit. I mean, that's what you do. I mean, got it right past the pitcher, and that was it. Once he got it down past that pitcher, first baseman went to go cover to get the ball, and that was it. He was home free. So right away, Jimenez is on first. Here comes Clement batting 285. He might be running. Pitches inside for a ball. 1-0. Batting 285, 9 home runs, 43 RBIs. Ernie Clement. That's a ball. They were one game I believe it was one game from winning the World Series. If I'm correct, I didn't really watch it, you know. But I heard, I think, one game. 3-0. But now they have their star on the IL, Vlad Guerrero. They're trying to still limp into playoffs. One game behind. It's 3-1. So a little bit of excitement going on right here. Three-one count. Swung on, and that's missed. So it's 3-2. For the first, he's going to be back. There's one disengagement. You get two. If they don't get you on the third, it's a balk. You get awarded the base. I've seen that once out of all the games I've done this year. It happened once. So 3-2. He's going. Swung on and missed. That's going to be a strikeout. And he dropped the ball. So it's a stolen base. Strikeout. So let's get the stolen base. And then a strikeout. Cha-ching. And then, of course, the other way. So runner on second base. He did strike him out swinging. He dropped the ball, so he couldn't get the handle on the ball. And then once he did that, Jimenez already on second. So that's going to be a pop-up. That's going to be right to the first baseman, and that's going to be the second out. So no advancement from Jimenez. And here comes Luke's. Nathan Luke's, is his name, Nathan? I'm trying to remember the names. I've done so many times. You know, I see these games and I'm like, eh. Batting .259. Here goes the first pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. 0-1. I think it's Nathan Luke's. Yep. 6 home runs, 23 RBIs this season for Nathan Luke's. He's about to throw his 30th pitch of the game. And he's going to third. He's going to be out. He's safe. They call him safe. I don't know. I thought the ball got there before him. It's an 0-2 count right now. I don't know. Are they going to challenge that? Let's see. The ball got there first, but did he get the tag on him? He did not. Wow. He did not get that tag down and didn't even get it down. That's a stolen base again for Jimenez. Runner on third, but there's a strike. It's 0-2 now. Next pitch is up high for a ball. I mean, you know, he get the ball there first, right? But he never got the tag down. So, what's the sense of having the ball there first and not tag the guy? Anyway, 1-2 count. Up high for the ball, 2-2. 1-0 Blue Jays. Home run by Okamoto. And a runner on third. Top of the second. Up high again, 3-2. On deck would be McAdoo. Swung on, that ball, ground ball. This time he's going to get there, and he gets there just in time. Nice play by the first baseman and good hustle by the pitcher to end the inning. Score that a 1-3 putout. But Like I said, Okamoto hits a solo home run. It's 1-0 Blue Jays going to the bottom of the second. So they got 1 run on 2 hits, and they left 1 on. All right. So coming up for the Rays, Diaz, Mullins, and DeLuca. There you go. The long ball starts it off. And I think he's a, I don't know if there's anybody else that's a candidate for Rookie of the Year in the American League. So, I mean, he's a real good candidate for them. There might be somebody else, but like I said, I really don't know. Yeah, same scores on the other 2 games. 3-0 Guardians, middle of the second, and 4-0 Cardinals. Well, actually, another run scored, right? 4-0 now. How'd they get that one? Anyway, 4-0 Cardinals. Top of the 4th. There will be some other games starting late today. You got the Mariners at Brewers at 2:10 Eastern. The Athletics at Royals 2:10 Eastern, and the Braves at White Sox 2:10 Eastern. There you go. Anyway, coming up is Diaz. And that's going to be strike 0-1. Diaz batting .306. 19 homers and 72 RBIs this season. Next pitch is going to be a strike again. Wow. So far, this guy's striking out there. He's got 2 strikeouts already. Here goes his. Well, a little bit of a hesitation. Okay, 0-2 count. And he strikes him out. Are you kidding me? 3 strikeouts in a row. Out of the 4 outs, there's 3 strikeouts. So Shane Bieber is on a game today. On his game, I mean. So here comes Cedric Mullins, who's batting .209. Played for the Mets last year at the trading deadline. Wasn't really that. I mean, I was excited about getting him because the Baltimore Orioles had him, and he was pretty good there for them. He just didn't connect with the Mets. That's a strike call. That's a swinging pop-up, shortstop. Jimenez on the outfield grass, makes the catch. 2 quick ones. So, yeah. Things happen like that. Bieber's going to throw his 20th pitch. Right now, it'll be his 20th pitch coming up, and that'll be to DeLuca, who's batting .268. So he's got a nice pitch count going with 2 outs in the second. First pitch is outside for a ball. And, of course, I always state, you always got to make these pitches work. He's got 8 home runs, 36 RBIs, Johnny DeLuca. But you know what? You need to make them work. That's 2-0. Got to get that pinch count up. So they're out of there, and then you deal with the bullpen. Because once you get to that bullpen, it's a crapshoot. Like I told you, it's a crapshoot. It's like when you take the dice, you roll it, and that's what you get. You don't know what you're going to get in that bullpen. They've been overworked, every single bullpen in the major leagues. 2-1 count. That's why pitching's a dime a dozen. And that's going to be that's going to be in the shortstop. He's going to bounce it over. He's going to make a great play right there. Nice play by Jimenez to retire the side. Score that a 6-3 put out. No runs, no hits, none left. We are now going to the top of the third. 1-0 Blue Jays. Coming up for the Blue Jays will be top of the lineup. McAdoo, Cameron, and Kirk. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I would, if I would have, you know what? When you're young, you don't realize that in a way to get to a lot of sports is going for or it's professional sports at least, try for being like maybe a goalie in hockey, maybe a kicker in football, and also a pitcher in baseball. Because there's a dime a dozen, they need so many of them, I mean, that's what I in my opinion. So there you go. I don't think basketball you can do that because I don't know. I was really never that good in basketball. I remember when I was a kid playing for the school basketball team, they put me in and I double dribbled all the way up the court. And then, the referee goes, the line, whatever he is, he goes, I could have called you for double dribble. And I said, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm really not, I don't know. Basketball and me weren't that, I could not play basketball. I was terrible at shooting also, so. But you're better at, if you're not good at one, you're good at something else. So I was good at playing hockey, baseball. I played first base for baseball, played outfield, pitched a little. But hockey was my biggest sport. So McAdoo, how do you do, he struck out the first time up. So there you go. And that's a strike call. 0-1. Next pitch, swung on and fouled back. 0-2. That's a foul ball. Still 0-2. Oh yeah, you got to check out. I don't do that many shorts, and that's a strikeout. Looking, I'm going to tell you that because it has to do with the Rays. So give me 1 second here. Strikeout, and that is his. Wow, 1, 2, 3, fourth strikeout, and he struck out McAdoo twice. It brings up Cameron, who struck out his first time up, and that's a strike call. 0-1. He's about to throw his 40th pitch of the game, top of the third. Yeah, it has to do with the Rays. If you check out the only last short I did, and the person that was with the short, he's not here to verify, but first time ever doing a Rays game. And I have 3D. I have the 3D. I pay for it. I use it to do and that's going to be a strike swinging. So all of a sudden, it didn't work. It wouldn't come up. It wouldn't come up on my phone. It wouldn't come up anybody. It was not there. It's like, well, maybe the guy's saying, well, you know what, the Rays are cheap, blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, they can't do that. It's Major League Baseball. And that's going to be a pop-up, and it's going to go over the Tampa Bay. Oh, nice. Wow, that guy made a crazy catch. Yeah. Lost his helmet, lost his hat. I hate to say it, but he looks like, you know who, Charles Manson. Anyway, he made the catch and dropped his hat, but he had long hair and a lot of tattoo. I don't know if he had tattoos. Yeah. But anyway, 0-2 count, and that's going to be a pop-up into center field, and that's going to be 2 outs. So, yeah, so it wasn't working. It was not working And then one of the guys suggested, and you can hear him say it, or it types in, and you can when you talk, it says, he goes, "Why don't you check maybe you after this inning or reboot it?" And this is like a seventh inning, and I swear, I said, "Okay, after this guy makes the out, or this after the inning is over," and I'm standing here, sitting here like I'm sitting now, and all of a sudden, it refreshed the MLB thing or whatever, my computer refreshed itself, and then the 3D came on, and I said, "I didn't touch it. I haven't touched it. I told everybody this is crazy. I didn't even mention. We just said it once, and next thing I know," and they said, "Well, you have a voice command." I have no voice command on my computer. I have a Mac. I'm also I wrote songs, and I'm a musician, stuff like that. But I never touched it, and I said I didn't touch it. So that was my first experience doing a Rays game. I was like, and it's on I put it as a short. I was like, "Oh my God, I had nothing to do with this." I said, "Who's here? What's going on?" But that was my first ever experience doing a Rays baseball game. Anyway, it's a 2-1 count. But I was like, "What? What just happened?" That's fouled off. 2-2. Check swing. 2-2. Yeah, that was crazy. I still can't. It's never happened again. Never happened again. So I don't know what happened there. And for a person that believes in that stuff, because I've experienced stuff like that in my life, I was like, "Whoa, who's here? What's going on?" It wouldn't work the whole game. 3D for the first time did not come up. It didn't have a 3D symbol. It had nothing. So I did the whole game without 3D almost. That's going to be fly ball right to right field. That's going to be an easy one. Another easy one for Seymour. After giving up that home run and single. That's a no run, no hits, none left. We are now going to the bottom of the third. 1-0 still Blue Jays. Coming up for the Rays, Palacios, Mateo, and Forbes. Check the scoreboard. See what's up.
Hi, how are you? Astros got to win yesterday.
They won yesterday? So it's a rubber game tonight, then, right, Brandon? Is that what you're saying? Because I didn't check this. I wasn't, when I did it, I didn't check the scoreboard at the end to put the final in there like I always do. So if that's the case, then tonight's game that I do tonight will be a rubber game, just like this one, to see who's going to win the series. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Brandon. So then, of course, that my poll was going to probably say who will win the series. So there you go. All right. Thank you very much. So what was I saying? I was going to check the scoreboard, right? Yeah. Okay. See that? Brandon is a Rays. No, Brandon is a Astros fan, right, Brandon? I'm not sure if you are or not. You didn't. I can't remember if you are or not. Anyway, so 3-0 Guardians in the top of the third. All right, and Mariners and Brewers are getting ready to start, and the Cardinals still 4-0 bottom of the fourth. Now, and warming up is the Braves and White Sox. Now, remember I told you.
Yes, I saw my Astro.
Great, good job, Brandon. So remember I told you about the Pete Alonso thing that happened last night? Well, guess what they said to Pete Alonso last night? They said that because there was not 2 camera angles on that home run call, they couldn't give it to him. I'm saying, what? I said, where did this come from? 2 camera angles they needed. It clearly showed on the 1 camera angle that was a home run completely, and you don't have another camera angle. So just a, you know what? That was bad. I want to know what your guys' opinion think about that if you guys saw it. because you can't tell me at two camera angles, all of a sudden that's what they tell them. But anyway, Palacios batting .243. He has a strike 0-1. Next pitch, Bieber almost falls off the mound. 1-1.
Hey, can I tell you what happened to the Astros game before they?
What happened before, Brandon? And that's going to be a ball. 2-1. Did you? Yeah, Brandon, you can tell me if you want. Yeah, go ahead. I don't know if you heard me or not. Anyway, 3-1 count to Palacios. That's a strike, 3-2. I mean, Bieber's having a good game here, guys. 5 home runs, 39 RBIs at a .243 batting average. Richie Palacios.
They are called Ben, Eric, parents and the guy who got the ticket for cover boxes. They got him moved. That's what happened.
They called Ben. So who called? Somebody called on the Astros fan to get him from the boxes? I'm not understanding. A 3-2 count. 30th pitch coming from Bieber. That's going to be popped up. Playable maybe for Kirk. He does have a chance. It's going to be caught by Kirk for the out. Behind the plate, foul territory, makes the catch. That's one gone.
No, it was the Angels fan.
Oh. So what, he was doing things wrong? Was he like trying to mess with the pitcher when he was throwing? Something like that? I mean, I don't know how you could throw the fan out unless he's being rowdy and upsetting the team somehow, or the game. Anyway, here comes Mateo. .244 batting average. First pitch is a ball. 1-0. He's got 5 home runs, 14 RBIs. Low for a ball. 2-0. That's a ball also. 3-0. Oh boy, that's the first time he's gotten to a 3-0 count. Seems like Bieber's having a problem with that mound a little bit. Might be too much mud or something. 3-0 count. That's going to be a strike. 3-1. Next pitch is a foul. Back. 3-2. Here we go again. He's looking for his 4th strikeout and another easy inning here. Well, actually, you have 2 outs then. Just the 1 right now. So, swung on, and that's going to be pop up. That might drop in, but nope. Second baseman goes in the outfield grass. Makes the catch. 2 gone. So I'm going to ask. I really want people to tell me, do you think that's fair what they did to Pete Alonso? Because I don't think it's fair. I saw it clear as day as a home run, and they said because there was no second camera, they did not allow the home run to stand. And then, of course, what happens? The Yankees score 2 runs and win the game, 5-3. Anyway, .269 batting average for Nick Fortes. That's a ball upstairs. I mean, where do they come up with these new rules every time they make a mistake? Put it that way. I like to know I like to know what you guys think. 269, strike 1-1. I mean, they took away his 30th home run of the year. The Baltimore Orioles are going to take the lead. You know, and like I said, I have no horse in the race, but still, you can't do that to somebody. That's not right. Bieber's about to throw his 40th pitch of the game. 1-2 count again to another batter. This is the third. We'll check the poll that I put up after this inning. And that's going to be strike 3. And they're going to challenge it, but I think it's a strike 3, guys. I think it's clearly a strike. I don't know why he's challenging a pitch that went right down the middle. I mean, it went right down the middle. Yep. Well, side of the middle, but that's a strikeout. And they lose one challenge, so they got one left. I don't understand why he made that challenge. So Rays have one challenge left. So no runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the fourth. 1-0 Blue Jays. And we'll check the poll now. And coming up for the Blue Jays first will be Springer, Okamoto, and Jimenez. So let's check the poll. See who's going to win this series. See what we got. Well, we got 16 votes, and I do appreciate all the votes. We got the Blue Jays at 44%, and we got the Rays at 56%. But right now, the score going to the underdog right now, the Blue Jays. But we'll check it again in the 8th inning, see if it changes. But thank you for the votes. I do appreciate it. So we'll check some scores. You'll check those scores again because some of the games are starting. And maybe we got some scores in that. Let's check. All right, so end of 3, Guardians 3, Giants nothing. Mariners and Brewers warming up. Cardinals 4, Reds nothing, top of the 5th. Athletics and Royals are warming up. Braves and White Sox are warming up. And there you go. That's everything that's happening this afternoon. Like I was saying, if you are a football fan, it doesn't have to be like I am a Giant fan. You don't have to be. You could be a Miami Dolphin fan because they're playing them, or anybody. I'm doing my first start of the football season, first ever broadcast of football. Oh boy. Anyway, no. On Saturday, I have it up on my channel. The Giants will be playing Miami Dolphins. That'll be at 4 o'clock Eastern, and I'm going to be on at 3:50 Eastern, about 10 minutes early. Anyway, just letting you know, Springer, he fouled out his first time up. He takes a strike 0-1. So Seymour's got 50 pitches right there. And that's going to be another strike. I mean, he is just having a game so far with this pitching. 2 strikes. That's going to be a strike 3. Look at that. I just said it. That's another strikeout for him. I mean, even though he gave up that 1 home run, fifth strikeout of the game. Here comes the man who hit the home run to give the 1-0 lead to the Blue Jays, Okamoto. And that's going to be another hit. That's going to be a double in the corner. And he'll be going to second base. That's the left field corner. Second hit for Okamoto. Double. That's their 4th hit off of Seymour. And here comes Jimenez, who singled and a run scored. No, Single, and he stolen base. I'm sorry, no run scored. Duh. Pitching coach comes out. What is that? All right. Oh, sorry, he got 2 stolen bases. I'm apology. He stole both bases. I'm sorry. So single and 2 stolen bases. There you go. Runner at second. First pitch is a strike call. So they have something brewing here. That's going to be a 0-2 count. Oh, so now I read it. I just read the whole thing. I'm sorry. Okay, I got you, Brandon. So the parents of the pitcher didn't like the way the guy was acting, and they got rid of him. Which is, I guess, you can do, I guess. A 1-2 count. You think, yeah, they probably have Paul because he's a pitcher for the team. That's going to be a ground ball. Slowly hit to second. He's going to get him over to third. And he's going to get out. It's like a sacrifice, really. 2 outs. What's wrong with Jimenez? Oh, boy. He tried to get on that base, and not good for them. Oh, boy. That was not a good leap. He tried to beat it out, and he may have got himself injured. Oh, dude, he may have got, oh, forget it. I think he pulled a hamstring. Oh, boy. He came up lame, like right at the base. Yep, he pulled the back of his hand. I can see it right there. Oh, I've had those. Oh, boy. Not good. He's gone. Coming out of the game, just like that. Oh, man, they're going down. That's another regular player going out. Yeah, he's definitely coming out, guys. Well, he's got to come out. You don't know if he's coming out of the game because he was out anyway. So anyway, he doesn't look right limping back into the dugout. So we probably gonna. I don't want to assume, but he may be coming out of this game. So we got 2 outs, man on third, and Clement is up. Clement struck out his first time up. That's going to be inside. Oh, I'm looking for that hit by pitch because every game that I've done this season in both Mets and regular baseball, there's been a hit batter. Not in every game, but every day that I do a game. Like if I do 2, somebody gets hit. Like last night's game, got hit last night, didn't get hit in the afternoon. So, about to throw his 60th pitch on a 1-1 count in the top of the 4th. Swung on and missed. Another 1-2 count. Another strike 2 count actually every time. So I got a streak going. See if it goes. See, I have 2 games to this one and the other one to see if there's a hit by pitch. Hopefully it's not a bad one like last night was just a little graze on the forearm. Two count. Oh, did he swing? First base umpire says no swing. 3-2. I don't know, man. Looked like he swung. Check swinged it, but it went around. They gave him a break. 3-2. Pitch. Runner on third. 2 outs. And he did it again. Nope, this time he walks him. First walk given up by him. It's first and third now. And it's going to bring up Straw, who popped out in foul territory his first time up. Miles Straw. If I didn't give it to him, it was 3 home runs, 21 RBIs, 218 average. Runner on third. It's already 1-0 Blue Jays. Pitches outside for a ball. 1-0. Next pitch is a strike. 1-1. Next pitch is a foul out of play. 1-2 again. One-two pitch. Upstairs and high. 2-2. This is the rubber game. Both teams have won. This is for the series. Who will win the series? 2-2 count. And that's foul back. Still 2-2. Next pitch is swung on and missed. He struck him out. Another strikeout. So, no runs. 1 hit. And 2 left on. We are going to the bottom of the 4th. Blue Jays 1, Rays nothing. Coming up for the Rays will be the top of the lineup. Simpson, Caminero, and Aranda. Well pitched, like I said, well pitched game. Just one little mistake from Seymour, and Blue Jays capitalized on a home run. But other than that, the game's been moving along very nicely. Well, getting back to the game, the scoreboard, we got the bottom of the 4th. Guardians now leading 3-2. Willie Adames' 200th career home run and his 20th of this year. It's now 3-2. Still warming up as Mariners and Brewers. Cardinals 4, Reds nothing, top of the 6th. Athletics and Royals warming up again. Braves and White Sox warming up, and that's it. Like I said, tonight's game, I'll be doing that Angels and Astros game. As my good buddy over here, Brandon, told me, it's going to be a rubber game also. So winner of that game will take the series. And it would be in the better interest for the Astros to win it, because the Angels are nowhere near a playoff. So if the Angels win that, then they did their job by, hurting the Astros. But we'll check that out later on tonight. And a new shortstop, I think it was, came in. I think so. I'm not sure. It's going to be Simpson, who grounded out his first time up. He's got a strike 0-1 on him. I think there is one. They just said it quick. I didn't see it. That's going to be a strike 0-2. Yeah, new shortstop. Did not tell me whose name is. But I figured he'd be coming out. That's a ground ball. Slowly hit the second. And that's going to be safe. And it gets away. And he's going to go to second base. So what are we calling that, people? Are they going to call that a single and a throwing error? We'll find out. It was slowly hit to second, picked up and thrown, but he threw it and it tipped off the glove. Wait a minute. And now there's Valenzuela at first, so they might have changed positions. Valenzuela's in at first now, so he may, well, I don't know. Let's see. The runner going to second. I have no clue what to put here. So we'll have to wait. So runner on second, and it's going to bring up Caminero, who struck out his first time up, and he takes his pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. So I don't know what they scored that. Maybe they'll tell me on my 3D. Swung on, and that's going to be hit over the head of the left fielder off the wall. This looks like it's going to be a tie game with a double by Caminero. So this game is tied just like that. Right over the head of the left fielder, hit the wall, and Simpson's definitely going to score other than that. So tie game. So it's going to bring up Aranda, who struck out his first time up. So second time around, they're getting to Bieber. That's a strike. Oh, no, it's a ball, 1-0. It's not a double. It's only a single? Oh, wow, he only stayed on second. First, he only stayed on first. I thought he'd be on second. Wait, he's on third? Where is he? Maybe a third. What did he get? No, he's on first base. Okay. All right. Make up your mind. So runner on first. 1-1 count to Aranda. Next pitch is they're going to challenge it. Kirk's going to challenge the ball called. Tampa's got both challenges. I mean, Tampa. That's a strike, so the umpire was wrong. Kirk keeps that challenge. Still got 2. 1-2 count right now. And that's a pitch strike. He's got now. That was a strikeout. Now Aranda is challenging that pitch, and they only have 1 challenge left. So if they lose this challenge, it's done. It might be a strike, guys. No, it's not. It's a ball. So the umpire makes another mistake, and that's a ball. About 2 inches, 2.0 away from a strike. So he made 2 mistakes in 2 pitches. One for one team, one for each team. Is there something going on with the 3D? Jeez, again. About to throw his 50th pitch of the game, and we're having a problem with the 3D because it's not moving now. Anyway, 2-2 count to Aranda. And that's going to be a swinging strikeout. And that's going to be another strikeout. So 1 out. And again, the 3D is not working, so I don't know why. I'm going to hit the reboot button. Reload button. Anyway, it's a 0-1 count to Diaz. And he struck out his first time up. So, technical difficulties. Please stand by. It's these Rays games. I'm telling you, they don't like the 3D. The ghosts back in here again. And that's an 0-2 count. Hit the reload. See what happens. Next pitch is in the dirt. Did he swing? First base umpire says no swing. Hopefully we're back. I apologize. 1-2 count. That's probably going to be ahead of me now, of course. Next pitch is a ground ball. That's going to go through the middle for a base hit. Runner is now on first and second. Just past the shortstop, Clement. I think they moved Clement over. Or something like that. Jimenez is definitely out of the game. Here comes Mullins, who's 0 for 1. He, 11-game hitting streak for Yandy Diaz right there. That was an 11-game hitting streak. And he's still making mistakes on it. Oh, okay, it's back. I just want to make sure it's back. That's going to be a pop-up. Kirk in... Nope, it's not Kirk. Oh, they let it drop! What did just happen there? Kirk was over there. He was in foul territory. The ball goes and jumps right in front of the pitcher. Pitcher didn't even try to catch it. Because you know why? Pitchers don't usually catch the ball. I still don't understand that. You got a glove. Why not? You're an athlete. So anyway, the infield fly rule was in effect for the first time. And that's why the batter's out. The batter is out, guys. But the ball went, you know what I'm saying? In that kind of play, that shouldn't be a batter out. Because nobody tried to get that ball. They just watched it drop down. Anyway, they called him out. No, they didn't. What'd they call that? Why is Mullins still up, guys? I have no clue. Why is Mullins still up? Anyway, it's an 0-1 count. I don't know. The rules have been changing left and right as we speak. That's swinging strike. 0-2. Why is it? I don't get it. I have no clue. Somebody tell me what just happened. It's 1-2. 0-2, I mean. Foul ball. 1-2. That confused me. The ball was hit in the air. It went in fair territory unless it hit the stanchion and came back. That's why, because I got it now. Kirk went for it, and there's a pop fly to the left fielder. Oh my God. Now I understand it. It hit the stanchion up top again. That's why it was not an out. Boy, I tell you right now, that thing, I wouldn't want that stuff. That's confusing in there. But I realized that Kirk was in foul territory looking for it, and it didn't go there. It came back by the pitcher. That's why he didn't know that it was, coming down. Oh my goodness. Anyway, here comes DeLuca, who grounded out his first time up. That's going to be right to third. Nice play by the third baseman. He gets it. He's going to throw to first, and that's going to retire the side. But score that a 5-3 putout. But the Rays do get one, and it's now 1-1 going to the 5th inning. So they got 1 run on 2 hits and left 2 men on. What a weird, crazy inning. Coming up for the Blue Jays, Lukes, Mikado, and Cameron. That's what do you call it? The second time they hit that. Let's get the scoreboard, see what's going on there. Top of the 5th. Guardians still 3-2 over the Giants. Mariners at Brewers. Bottom of the 1st, no score. Cardinals 4, Reds nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Athletics at Royals. Bottom of the 1st, no score. Braves at White Sox. Bottom of the 1st, no score. There you go. Scoreboard is rocking and rolling. You got to hit the ball really high up there to get that. That's twice today. They've knocked that stanchion. But that's not a playable ball. Once it hits that, it's not a play. It's a dead ball. So twice the dead ball came into effect. Crazy. First pitch to is a strike. 0-1 to Lukes, who grounded out first time up. 70 pitch right there by Seymour. Fly ball. That's pretty hit. I think the stamp may be put on that because that was delivered into the right field bleachers for a home run. Solo shot by Nathan Lukes, his 7th of the year, 380 feet. It went out at 97.4 miles per hour. And the Blue Jays take a 2-1 lead. Long ball again for their run. Yeah, that went out of there quick, guys. And here comes Mikado, who has 2 strikeouts, right? I think. And if he gets the 3rd, that's a sombrero. And of course, then we play the song. Nice catch by the fan. Looks like an Eagle fan, swear to God. And that's going to be a strike call, 1-1. And segue. Don't forget this Saturday I'll be doing my first Giants football scoreboard and play-by-play. So 4 o'clock, it's Eastern time, but you can check it on my channel. That's going to be a foul ball, 1-2. Yeah, he's definitely an Eagle fan. He's got the Eagle jersey on. And the other guy next to him is a Raider fan. And he's got a Grizzly, Virginia Grizzly, or something like that. The other guy. They don't know what teams they like. I guess they like all their teams. That's going to be fouled off 1-2. If Mikado strikes out, it'll be his 3rd strikeout of the game. I believe. I want to make sure. Yep. And like I said, we'll be putting on that song. Next pitch is swung on, and that ball is fouled down the left field line. 1-2. Yep. Number 1 on his jersey, and he's an Eagle fan. And he caught the ball. And he's got a Ray cup in his hand. He's got a Ray's cup in his hand. I don't know anymore. That's a foul. I mean, that's not even a ball. That's a ball. It's 2-2. It's got me all confused with this. Oh, thank you. Oh, I need more. I got it.
Soda?
No.
You need a can?
Yeah, thank you. So, yeah, that got me all confused as my lunch came. Fouls it off. The catcher's mask. Still 2-2. See, I don't judge people what their teams are. Oh, thank you very much. So I don't judge. You could be whatever you want, whatever fans you want to be. That's going to be strike 3, and that is a no-no in my game. That's a no-no. So he struck out 3 times, and get ready. It's the sombrero, and that's what he gets. Now, if he gets another one, that's a golden sombrero, and he gets it twice. We have to play that. But that's early. 3 strikeouts in 3 innings, 3 times up. And here is Cameron. Cameron is 0 for 2, struck out and flied out, and he's got an 0-1 count on him right now. So you don't want that. You never want 3 strikeouts. And he's going to challenge that. Cameron's going to challenge the pitch of a strike. Blue Jays have both their challenges so far. They've won. And here's a pitch, and that's going to be a ball. And the umpire is wrong again on the Blue Jays so far, not on the other team. So it's 1-1. And that's going to be swung on and popped up and out of play. And that's a 1-2 count. Now, I told you, Mike Cameron is his father. Played for the Mets, Seattle, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I forgot about it. You can tell me. Good ball player. He hit 4 home runs in a game for the Seattle Mariners, I believe. And that's a ball, 2-2. That's Major League, ties the Major League record. 2-2 count. Swung on, and that, oh, did I just say home runs? I mean, come on, what am I just segueing right into it? That's gone. That's up in the upper deck. Holy cow. That was upper deck. His first home run. Is that his first career? But that went out at 442 feet at 105.8 miles per hour. I mean, give me a break. I just said about his father, and then bang. Is there divine? What's going on here in the Rays when I do Rays games? But anyway, it's a home run. I mean, he crushed that ball. I mean, come on now. It went all the way up into that upper deck there. It didn't even go up. It hit that stanchion up there and went up a catwalk or something. I don't know. It's somewhere. It didn't come down. All right, whatever. Here comes Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2. Singled, and he flew out. So I'm not sure if that's his first ever Major League home run. It's up on that catwalk, guys. You can see it right there. That's a 1-1 count. Oh, my goodness. I just talked about him and his father, or his father. One count to Kirk. That's a ground ball. Right to short. Picked up. Thrown to first. Score that. 6-3. 2 outs. Brings up Springer, who Fouled out and struck out. My God, he hits him like his father does. That guy, that was gone. He hits like his father did. And that's going to be a strike 0-1. 3 home runs, 3 solo home runs, and they lead 3-0. First home run since June 4th, 2025. So he has had home runs before. Foul ball. Out of play, 0-2. Ninetieth pitch coming from Seymour right now. And he strikes him out to end the inning. Right? Yep. But Blue Jays, 2 solo home runs. One by Lukes and Cameron. 3-0. Going to the bottom of the 5th. Blue Jays. So that was, excuse me, 2 runs on 2 hits and none left.
I need Ray's comeback.
My goodness. This is pretty. They got 3 home runs against them. I think that's going to be it for Seymour. Maybe he may come in. Maybe, because he has 90 pitches. So they might take him out, or they may leave him in. Coming up for the Rays, Palacios, Mateo, and Forbes. So yeah, I mean, like I said, Shane Bieber's pitching a great game here. He's only give up two hits in. Oh, I'm sorry, they got 1 run. Sorry, 3-1. Apology. Oh my God, I was gonna say they got a run, so it's 3-1, not 3-0. I'm sorry, 3-1.
Blue Jays bullpen about to give it up.
Well, like I said, if the bullpen comes in, it's a crapshoot. I tell you right now, a lot of bullpens are blowing up games when it's so, you know what I'm saying, it's close when the pitcher leaves, the starting pitcher, and then next thing you know, bullpens are blowing them up. That's because I believe they're so overworked, and you're going to get them a bad game once in a while. You're not going to have a great, a start. I mean, an appearance. So it is Bieber still in the game, of course, and it's going to be Palacios, who is fouled out in the 3rd. He's got a 1-0 count, and that's going to be a foul ball, 1-1. See, right now, Bieber is not getting out of this game. So, unfortunately, Jay Smooth, they may blow it up, but right now, Bieber's in the game, so their bullpen's not coming in anytime soon. Unless he blows it up himself, of course. But anyway, it's a 2-1 count. Strike, 2-2. He's been pitching great. You know what? You're going to have to really, really work it, the count. They have to really work the count to get him out of this game. It seems like I said, he's having a great game here. I mean, 4 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, and 5 strikeouts so far. Excuse me. And that's going to be a ground ball played by second base. Over to first. 1 gone. Score it 4-3. It's going to bring up Mateo. Popped up to the second base. He's 0 for 1. First pitch is a was a ball. Could have went to strike, but didn't. Next pitch is a strike. 1-1. Nobody's really working him. I mean, nobody on the Tampa Bay are working him. Ooh, man, that knocked right off of Kirk. But Kirk's got the hockey mask, so he didn't feel nothing. So 2 strike count, 1 and 2. He didn't even feel that. It went kaplink. Usually they would feel that. I mean, he probably felt it, but not as much as those old style catcher's masks that a lot of them use still. Believe it or not, I don't know the guy's name, but an ex-Met years ago made that hockey mask for the catchers. I just don't remember his name. I have to look it up or ask somebody. Well, if somebody knows. It's a 2-2 count. He's going to be swinging. Umpire first base called him out. He swung. You can't challenge a swing, so I don't know what he's trying to do there. That's another strikeout. I don't know what he's trying to do. He, say, wait a minute. Anyway, here comes Forbes. He struck out his first time. No, he fielded choice. What did he do? My handwriting's so bad. I think it's a strike. Let me see. About to throw his 70th pitch of the game. That's a swinging strike. 0-1. What would he do? Did he strike out? Because it looks like a K, but I might have put a fielder's choice by mistake. In the bullpen, warming up for the Rays is Casey Leguminina. I'm very bad with the name. I'm sorry. Legumina? It's a 1-1 count to Forbes. He did strike out in the third, so I was right. My handwriting was just, it's my own handwriting. So there you go. 1-1 count. Swung on. That's being shot to center field, and it's going to be playable. And that is the inning. Another quick one. No runs, no hits, none left. We are now going to the 6th inning. It's Blue Jays 3, the Rays 1. Coming up for the Blue Jays, and new pitcher for the Rays will be Springer, Okamoto, and Jimenez. So, yeah. See, they're getting a new pitcher. But it looks like to me, he can go to, if they don't get him going, he can go to the 7th inning. Bieber. They said, I forgot the name they said was coming in. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, what can you say? Ian Seymour. It wasn't a bad outing. It's just that he gave up 3 pitches that he liked to have back. 3 home runs. 3D's telling me Seymour's still in there, but I know he's not. Okamoto is going to be coming up. 2 for 2, a home run, a double, and an RBI. But it's going to be a new pitcher. Unless they give him, maybe they warm them up and they give him an opportunity to get No, he's out. He's out of the game. First pitch to Okamoto is a ball. And who is this? It's Legumina. I hope I said it right. Legumina. First pitch was a ball, like I said. Second pitcher for the Rays. And Legumina is 3.59 ERA, 1.13 WHIP, 31 Ks. That's going to be a foul ball. That's 1-2. He throws a four-seam, a two-seam, slider, sweeper, and changeup, but he throws those four-seam and two-seam a lot more than the other three. So here you go, 1-2 count. Throw to the pitch is swung on and missed. He threw a four-seam fastball, and he gets his first strikeout. One gone. And that's going to bring up... I'm not going to say it. I almost said it. Well, that was before. Actually, the that's going to be Valenzuela, right? Because he took over first base. But Brandon Valenzuela, 225 average, 8 home runs, 21 RBIs. Valenzuela is taking over for Jimenez's spot in the lineup, but he is actually the first baseman. They moved over. And that's going to be a fly ball. That's going to be off the wall. And that's going to go for a double. I don't know, maybe a double? Yeah, double. Definitely a double. Just like that. Comes in. Gets a double. His first hit of the game. I was writing his name in, and he just got a hit. So man on second, and here comes Clement, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. His first pitch, that's a strike call. That's, what's his name's 8th double of the season of Valenzuela. So, boy, if that's a muscle, and that's going to be a fly ball, and that's going to be right to the right fielder. No advancement from Valenzuela. I was going to say 2 outs. I was going to say that Jimenez injury could be a 10-day IL or more. Pulled hamstrings. Here comes Straw. He's 0 for 2. Popped out and struck out. And that's a foul ball, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch. That's going to be outside for a ball, 1-1. Top of the 6th. 3-1 Blue Jays. Runner on second. So far, with the runners in scoring position, Toronto's 0 for 5. Tampa is 1 for 3. That's going to be a ball. Oh, we're going to challenge it. That might be a strike. If it's not, Tampa Bay loses that last challenge. The ones on the bottom are tricky. No, that's a strike. Umpire was wrong. They keep that one challenge. They keep that one challenge left, 1 and 2. Yeah, because that was tricky, that one. The low ones could go either way, but that was a strike. So 1 and 2 count on Straw. Outside is 2 and 2. 2-2 pitch. Oh, that would have called it again, but they didn't. It's going to be a ball. That might have been a ball that time. So good eye. Actually, good eye by both the catcher and the hitter, because definitely was a ball. 3 and 2. Swung on and foul back. Blue Jays trying to add to their lead. And, of course, the Tampa Bay Rays are trying to stop it. Three-two pitch. Upstairs. Oh, they're going to challenge it. I don't know, guys. They think they're going to lose their last challenge, the Rays. Unless that tipped the top of the strike zone. And it did. Wow. The umpire was wrong. Struck him out. I mean, unbelievable. The catcher actually got that right. No runs. One hit. One left on. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. 3-1 Blue Jays. Coming up will be the top of the lineup for the Rays. Simpson, Caminero, and Aranda. And I think Shane Bieber's still going to be in the game. No matter how you look at it. He's pitching a great one there. All right, let's check the scoreboard because we haven't checked it in a while. I like to maybe give it a little time before we go back, you know. Guardians 3, Giants 2, bottom of the sixth. Mariners and the Brewers at the Brewers. Brewers now got 6-0. Let's see how they got it. I remember the first game of they did Monday or Tuesday. 22-0 they won. Now they're back again. Nope. They didn't get any home runs in that game. It's all hitting. In the top of the eighth at Cincinnati, the Cincinnati Reds are winning 5-4 over the Cardinals. A Matt McClain grand slam, his 12th home run of the season. Athletics at Royals is 1-0 Royals. A Bobby Witt Jr. hits his 16th home run of the season. Braves 1, White Sox 0. Austin Riley, RBI double. And it's Simpson he actually has 11-game hitting streak on the line here. Simpson is well, did he get a hit? Oh no, he got his hit. 1 for 2. He got his 11-game hitting streak. I didn't even know he got a hit his second time up. See, they gave him a hit. That's right, because I asked if it was an error or not. They left it as a hit. There you go. I got it. That's why I left it alone. Anyway, singled in the fourth and run scored. So, and he's got an 0-1 count. At least I know what it is. That's a fly ball to left field. That's going to be a can of corn out. And that's Shane Bieber still in the game at 74 pitches. So, like I said, pitching a great game here. Here comes Caminero, who singled and got the only RBI for the Rays in the fourth. Oh my God, that's a tool. Somebody's doing a tool out there. It sounds like somebody's screaming. I'm thinking, oh my God, what do I got to do? Call the police? I know my daughter's in her room, so she's quiet. Normally she's not, because when she's on that internet or the games. And that's a strike. 0-1. Next pitch is a ball. 1-1. 1-1 count. That's going to be a ball. 2-1. Two one count. Oh, he swung at. That was a ball, and he swung at it. Oh, that's not good. I don't know why he swung at the last minute. I thought that was behind. It was like he swung after the fact, of the ball being in his glove. 2-2. Swung on and popped up. Alejandro Kirk going out. Is it going to hit the thing again? This time it comes back into fair territory and makes the catch. It's the same kind of thing, but this time it didn't hit that stanchion. So that's a walkway. Whatever we call that thing. It's 2 outs. And here comes Aranda, who's got 2 strikeouts. Oh boy. You know what's coming if you strike out a 3rd time. It's called the sombrero. And then the music plays. First pitch, that's the ball. Bieber just threw his 80th pitch. So the way he's going 7. Fouled it off. 1-1. You're not making him work. You're just swinging at his pitches. And when you're swinging at his pitches, you're leading right into his game. Oh, a 1-1 count. Went back to the Coke Zero now, so oh boy, it's dripping. And then 2-1. They never work his pitches. That's 2-2. You know? I haven't seen a full count or a walk. He's only given up 3 hits and 1 run. Here we go. Oh no, don't go over. Don't go over. Anyway, 2-2 count. And a ground ball right to second base. Shortstop. Oh, wow. Score that. 6-3. No runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the top of the 7th. 3-1. Blue Jays. Blue Jays will have Lukes, Mikado, and Cameron. Yep. No, and like I said, I'm telling you right now, unfortunately, Jay Smooth, you're not going to get his relief pitching in until after if you don't work on him, they're not coming back until a relief pitcher comes in, and that might be the 8th inning. Then it might be too late. But you never know. This game, like I said, you never know. That's why 27 outs, and of course there's no time clock. There's no clock. So I hope and pray they never do that. I know that this banana ball and everything's coming along, but you know those guys, they start thinking stuff. You know, let's make the game a little bit quicker. You know. To me, it's bad enough. You're bad enough that you change the pastime the way it is now. I'm old school. I'm not sure if you guys are old school or not, but I'm old school. I don't like the pitch count. I don't like the pitch calm. I don't like the ABS strike zone. The ghost runner. I don't like any of that. But there you go. It's there. So Lagomina is still in the game, and he's pitching to Lukes, who's 1 for 2. His last time up, hit a solo home run, his 7th of the season. That's going to be a ball, 2-0. Ooh, swinging strike, 2-1. It's funny because the guy who's pitching for the Rays, and I think about this stuff in my head, it's crazy. Like Laguna under the, for the sea, the Rays of Florida and sea, like, it's stupid, but it looks like Laguna to Laguna. Anyway, 2-2 count. Just sit here when I think about these things. He swung on and fouled off. Okay, I was going to say, did he miss it or where'd it go? He just threw his 20th pitch since he came in the game. Moving right along. This game's moving right along. Swung on and fouled off. I've only went to one snag.
Your commentary is awesome. It's real simple, and that's the beauty of it, because these guys nowadays talk themselves into silence.
Thank you, Georgia. I appreciate it. And he struck him out. And there goes first. No, is that the first strikeout for him? Maybe not. I think he's got a couple, this guy. Yeah, he's got. That's actually his third strikeout. So it's going to bring up Mikado, who's got 3 strikeouts already, guys. And I already did the Mexican hat dance for the sombrero. Oh, he's going to hit the pitcher, off the pitcher and into the outfield for a base hit. Oh, that's going to smart. Yeah, he got it. Mikado gets a single. So that hit off the pitcher. Oh, the back of his heel. So maybe that's not going to hurt him. The heel. You never know. They're not coming out to check him. So runner. He didn't get the 4 strikeout. Well, he might come up again. Anyway, runner on first.
Hi all, please subscribe and like. It helps with the channel and it's totally free.
Wow, 30 people. I appreciate you, Dev. Foxy, thank you. So anyway, here comes Cameron, who hit this ball was crushed.
Also, check out the merch.
Thank you again. Yes. Got my mugs here. You can check it. I think I have it on somewhere on this video. Not video, live. I figured out how to do that. So So it's a 1-0 count. And that's 2-0. But like I said, Cameron crushed that ball. His first home run since 2025 sometime. But this kid, he looks and is built like his father. Swung on and fouled back. I don't think he was in the Mets. I don't think he was in the Mets system. I don't know, because the Mets made some deals with the Rays. I don't ever know. Hey, thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it. Much love. Thank you. Appreciate you. Much love. Everybody here. Hey, we're only 6 away from the next goal. I didn't think I was going to get to no goal. That's going to be a strike. Did he challenge? I don't know if he challenged because he went to the side. He went to the side. Did he challenge? He challenged it. And that's a strike. And they lose their first challenge, the Blue Jays. I don't even know. He went for that little piece there. Challenged on this side. And the umpire's like, what? You got challenge. No, you didn't. You got challenge up here. Anyway, it's a 3-2 count. Throw to first. Back safely. 1 disengagement. You get 2. So Cameron, 3-2 pitch on him. Swung on, and he's going to belt that to a base hit into right field, and that's going to be first. Oh, he bobbled it! And he goes to third, but he doesn't realize he bobbled it, but he stopped at third, and Cameron realized it, and he went to second. So Luca, I think he was in the act of trying to think before he before he got the ball, because he said, I'm going to probably pick it up and going to throw it, but he never picked it up. And that was one of these. So now, runners on. I'm going to give him a single and not a double. See, he didn't even get it. I don't know. I don't know if he gave him a double on that. I'm going to leave it as a single right now. So first and second and third, and Leguimenina, oh God, that name, his pitching coach came out. The next pitch he'll be throwing is his 30th to Kirk. And Kirk is 1 for 3 with a walk, so not a good time. They gave him a single. Okay, so he got a single and advanced on the. Yeah, okay, great. I got it. I saw it. So right now, there's a threat again. And it's not good for the Rays. But again, like I said, do you leave Legumina in the game too long? Or is that a crapshoot when you get a relief pitcher to come in? You don't know what you're going to get with them. And that's going to be a strike. First base umpire said he went around, and that was his 30th pitch. And that's not Kirk? Oh, he got thrown out of the game! Who got thrown out? Springer. Wait a minute, how did Springer get up? Did I miss Kirk? What the? Wait a minute, where am I going with this? Cameron got the single. Oh, he walked Kirk intentionally. All right. So Springer argued, and who got thrown out? What? Wait a minute, who got thrown out? Not Springer. Somewhere argued, and he got him thrown out. Somebody got thrown out. I thought it was going to be, who got thrown out? Let's see. He definitely went around. He said, no way. No way. You're out. No, you got a strike. Dugout. I don't know, man. Somebody got thrown out the dugout. I thought it was Springer. Not you. Not you. You're out of here. You get out. I don't know who it is. Anyway, Springer's still up. 0-2 count. Ground ball off his. Oh, that must have hurt. That went off his. Oh, these guys take a beating in the plate. Now, let me ask you guys. We all play ball, right? Have you ever got it off your body? I never hit myself anywhere off my body. And as we speak, there goes the 3D giving me a problem. Ay, ay, ay. That's going to be high for a ball. 1-2. Hopefully it's going to come back because I don't know what's going on, guys. It's not doing it on the... It's only on my laptop doing it. It's not doing it on my computer. Okay, it's back. Anyway, 1-2 count. Now it's 2-2. But yeah, I never hit myself. Nope. But they do it a lot. Swinging, and that's going to be slowly. Oh, there's going to be nobody there. There was nobody covering second area. 1 run scores. What was that? 2 run score. It's now 5-1. That ball went past the pitcher. And where was the second baseman? Was by the grass. First baseman is almost by second base. And the ball went, he thought, oh my God, that's terrible. First baseman was going for it, but then he said, wait a minute, I got to go back to first. And then the second baseman went to, it was not a good thing. That's a single and 2 RBIs for Springer. Wow, it just unraveled, and now Okamoto. I mean, the ball was hit. The catcher, I don't know what happened. The pitcher couldn't go nowhere. First base went back to first base, and the second baseman went to cover second, so there was nobody in the hole. It's Okamoto. He's got 0-2 count. That was terrible. That was bad. Solo home run in the double. There's only 1 out. I don't see anybody warming up in that Rays bullpen. That's outside. Breakdown like that, no good. Miscommunication. He's about to throw his 40th pitch since he came in the game. You think you would have a red flag right now saying, hey, listen. You know? But, nope. It's a 1-2 count. You never know what's going on. I have no clue what these managers think or pitching coaches think. That you think you're better off with him in the game. Although I know that some of the stuff ain't his mistake, but still, it's leading to more mistakes. It's 2-2 count. Swung on and foul down the left field line. It just went foul. Two pitch. That's going to be ground ball. The other side, it's going to be fair. They throw to home. They got him in a rundown. They're going to get Kirk, and they're going to get a double play. They get the runner at first, and then the first baseman throws back to home, and then they catch Kirk, and Kirk's not going to run it. He just gets tagged out. But Blue Jays scored 2 more. It's now 5-1. Going to the bottom of the 7th. So call that a double play. That was actually a 3-2. And he tagged them out. So 3-2 double play. So they got 2 runs, 1, 2, 3, on 3 hits. 2 runs, 3 hits, and I think they left 2 men on base. Yep. So we're going to we're going to do some stretching. First time of the day. But first, let's get the lineup. It's Diaz, Mullins, and DeLuca. And we're going to do some stretch. 7th inning stretches. Oh, yeah. Woo. Yeah, this is I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's, that's 1. We're going to do 2. 3. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, Jay Smooth. Yeah, unfortunately, it backfired on you because you wanted the Blue Jays bullpen to blow up. And right now, it was the Rays bullpen. They're only their second pitcher, but you kept him in too long. I think they kept him in too long, my opinion. But what do I know, right? But it seems to be like that. I told you, like I said, it's a crapshoot. When you put your reliever pitcher in there, you don't know what you're getting. Bieber's still in the game, like I told you, he would be. They're not going to get him out unless they make him work and get into his. He's got 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run, and 6 strikeouts. First pitch is a strike, and that's going to Diaz. Diaz is struck out and singled. And I believe he got the run score. No, he was struck out and singled. Okay, so no run scored. 0-1 count. So, yeah, I mean, 1-1. And like I said, I've always said, the object is that you want your pitcher at least to go 7 innings. That way you can get your setup, you get your setup man, and then your closer. That's the way it should be. But most of the time it ain't happening. This game seems to be working on that way. Now, if he gets a great inning, he's going to go 8 innings. He's got 87 pitches, 1-2 strike, 1-2 count. That's going to be ground slowly to, he's going to bobble it, and that's going to be safe at first. Clement, he went into the behind second, and unfortunately, he couldn't get the handle on it, so that's going to be an infield single for Diaz. I mean, he went over to the second base side of the bag and bobbled the ball. So runner on first, Mullins is coming up. Now, this gets closer to the point that Bieber might be coming out of this game. That's a ball. Mullins is 0 for 2. Pop out and fly out. That's about to throw his 90th pitch, Bieber. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. So there you go. I mean, this will probably be Bieber's last inning, either way. But listen, he's going 7, so not good for the other team when somebody goes 7. And that's a strike, 1-2. I still want to know who they threw out. He's pointing, not you. You. They never showed you who. Oh boy. When Mullins swung, something popped. Something happened at the plate. These guys, they get injured so much on their swings. Yeah, something, he felt it. So we don't know. Being checked out. You know? I don't know. He's bad. He's back in the bull. He's back in the box. Still 1-2. Don't forget, excuse me. After this inning, we'll check the poll, and that's gonna be fouled off. Still 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Up, that ball is swung on and hit the right field. Going back, going back. He makes the catch. What a catch by Lukes. He's gonna, I almost doubled him off. Oh my God, he went back and jumped and made the catch. And then he just realized to get the ball and get it over to first, but they didn't get him. What a play by Lukes. I don't think it was going out. I think it was going to hit off that top there. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe go out. I got to see that again. But he robbed Mullins of everything. Let me see. No, I think it was going to hit the top of the wall and bounce off. And Lukes made the catch. It bobbled it in his glove, so he didn't get the chance to get the guy at first, all because he ran around all the way around. And here comes DeLuca, who's grounded out twice and takes a strike 0-1. Not usually, that's usually the case. When 0-2, when a pitcher's usually either pitching like a no-hitter or shutout or whatever, or a good game, there's always a play in the game that's going to define the game, I'm not sure if that is the defining moment, but it did stop like a second and third, or maybe a run scoring from first. That's going to be swinging strikeout. Uh-oh. Who's that? DeLuca. And he got tricked. He got ground balls, so he didn't get no strikeouts first time. That's going to be 2 outs. And here comes Palacios. Popped out and grounded out. And like I said, either way, this is probably going to be his last. Well, it's definitely going to be his last inning of work. First pitch is swung on, and that's fouled back. 0-2. He's at 97 pitches right now. 5-1, Blue Jays, bottom of the 7th. 0-1 pitch to Palacios. Outside and ball, 1-1. If he walks him, maybe they'll take him out. Warming up is going to be Roycroft in the Rays bullpen. So we know somebody else is coming in for the Rays, a right-handed pitcher. But I still don't see anybody. That's going to be a ground ball foul outside of first. Nice play by the bullpen catcher. 1-2. He's throwing his 90th. 100 pitches coming up right now with the 1-2 count. That's going to be on the outside for a ball. 2-2. So now he's at the 100 pitch count. Two and two. Swung on. That's going to be a line drive right to the right fielder, and that's the inning right there. So he gets out of the inning. Completes 7 innings, so no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. And we're going to the top of the 8th. 5-1 Blue Jays. Coming up for the Blue Jays will be Valenzuela, Clement, and Straw. And probably that new pitcher coming in. Let's check the poll. What do we got here? Where's my thing here? All right, so we got 29 votes, and I do appreciate all the votes. And what do we got here? We got the Blue Jays 62% and the Rays 38%. So smart. Everybody's smart. Whoever came in saw the score, and that's what I think is going on. And right now the Blue Jays are winning, but we'll wait to the end of the game to make sure if that's the correct assumption, of course. Anyway, let's check the scoreboard. So we got the Guardians 4-2, end of 7 against the Giants. Brewers 6, Mariners 2, bottom of the 3rd. Brandon Donovan hits a 2-run double for the Mariners score. It's now Cardinals 8, Reds 5, top of the 9th inning. Let's see what happened there. Changing the score right there. Nope, nothing really happened. Just regular runs scoring. I mean, Matt McClain had a grand slam for the Reds, his 12th home run of the year. But other than that, and Walker had a home run for the Cardinals. And the Royals 3, Athletics nothing, end of the 3rd. We told you about Bobby Witt's solo home run. The Braves won nothing over the White Sox. And that's it. That's the scoreboard. And I think that's going to be it for, of course that's it for Bieber, but is it it for the new pitcher is in Roycroft. I thought so. That's going to be their 3rd pitcher of the game. Roycroft, 2 innings pitch. Oh, that's Friday's game against the Orioles. I don't care. I want to know about his season. Anyway, first pitch is a ball, 1-0 to Valenzuela, who doubled his first time up. Takes a 2-0 count from Roycroft. All right. That's 3-0. Not a good start. So he throws a 2-seam fastball, cutter, 4-seam fastball, and a sweeper. So the first 3 pitches, and the first one, he throws a lot, the 2-seam. But he has 4 pitches, and he, like I said, throws that first one a lot. It's a 3-0 count. That's way up there. It's ball 4. He just walked him. He just came in the game. He's not helping. When you start walking batters, when you're down 5-1, not good. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You got the crapshoot. That's what I said. It's like dice. You throw it, see what happens. You might get snake eyes, and that's it. He's 3 for 3 for. He's got a 6.61 ERA, 1.70 strikeouts. No, innings pitched, whip, and then 65 strikeouts. I think he said. It's a 1-0 count to Clement, who is 0 for 2. Strikeout and flyout and a walk. Next pitch is a swinging foul ball, 1-1. What his job to do right now is, of course, not to give up any more runs. So there you go. That's your job. And that's going to be a ball, 2-1. It's easy to say, right? But it's hard to do, right? Easy to say. Not supposed to give up any runs. All right. Yeah, right. See what happens. 2-1. That pitch is swung on. That's going to be nobody there. Where was the second baseman? He was going by he was by the shortstop, hanging out. Well, they were trying for a double play, but they didn't do it right. That's another. You know what the weirdest thing is, and the funniest thing is that once Jimenez went out, they don't play the field right in the infield. I mean, where was he? He went behind second base, Palacio, and of course next to. I'm sorry, that's not the. I'm sorry, that's the wrong team. Erase that. Anyway, Palacio went to the second base side, and the ball went to the second, to the bag, and the ball went to the spot where the second baseman should have been. So a pop out, 2 strikeouts for Straw, and he's got an 0-1 count. Yeah, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I get them mixed up, the shortstop. Mateo and Palacio were together where they shouldn't have been. And there was an easy base hit, so it's 1st and 3rd. And there's a shot by Straw. What a play by the third baseman. He's going to throw it home. Oh! Collision! And he's out. Wow. Was he blocking the bag? Oh, was he blocking that home plate? Forbes took that right in the face. What a play by Caminero. And a throw from his knees. I don't think he was blocking that plate. No, he wasn't blocking it. So he got rammed by Valenzuela. And that's an out. And you got to give, I got to give Caminero a great play right there. Score that 5-2 put out. Saves a run. Wow. So I'm going to say, do you say single on that? Because it was a fielder's choice, actually. No single, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a beautiful play right there by Caminero. Very nice play. So we got 1 out, 1st and 2nd now. I mean, you got to do these plays if you want to stay in this game. And that's a great play right there. I mean, I think Valenzuela was thinking that he was blocking the plate, but he didn't. He came back to the plate with the ball. He didn't stay there waiting for the ball. So anyway, it comes up Luke's 1 for 3 with that home run, and he fouls it back. 0-1. So now they should be set up for double play the right way, not what they were doing before. So we'll see what happens. First and second. Inside for a ball. So they are mounting a threat here. 1-1. The winner of this game wins the series. 2-1. That's a 1-2 count right now. Fouled off. Inside, and it's going to be fouled in the left field stands. Still 1-2. One-two pitch, way up there. Oh, what a play by the catcher. That ball was going way. Oh wow! I thought it was going to hit the umpire in the head, but it went way up there. And he did hit the umpire in the head with his glove when he came down, but he made that beautiful catch. So yeah, he did that on the umpire's head. He said, "What just hit me?" But nice play to keep that from being a wild pitch. 2-2 count. What a weird stuff going on now. 2-2 count. Low ball. 3-2. In the bullpen warming up for the Blue Jays is Spencer Miles, right-handed pitcher. And there's your first relief pitcher coming in the game. And that'll be in the bottom of the 8th. So is it going to be a crap shot or luck of the draw or what? Ground ball right to second. This could be a double play. Back to over to second. Oh, he throws it wide. They only get the 1 out. I tell you, I mean, I don't know how their infield is, but it's not great. Not when they do stuff like that. Ground ball was hit to second base. He throws it over to shortstop, but then the release of the shortstop threw it way up and high. So they get the fourth fielder's choice. Runner goes to first and third now, and it's going to bring up McAdoo. McAdoo has already 3 strikeouts and a single, so he's 1 for 4. We already played him that sombrero song. Let's see what happens. If he goes for the golden sombrero, look out. Get 2 times. But he's got an opportunity right now to get some more runs for them. And here's a pitch. He's going to be a ground ball. Slowly hit the short. He gets him at first. He just got him. So they dance out of that inning, giving up no runs. Score that a 6-3 put out. So there was no runs. There was 1 hit and 2 left on. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. 5-1 Blue Jays. Coming up for the Rays, Mateo, Forbes, and Simpson, unless there's a pinch hitter. Wow. You'd think that would be some momentum right there because they got out of that without getting scored on. It could be. We'll find out. Don't forget tonight, if you want to hear me again, tonight we're doing the, hold on, glasses. I completely forgot. Oh, the Angels against the Astros, and that's going to be the rubber game. See who wins the series. That's going to be at, I forgot what time that was. I want to say, hold on, I got it. I don't got it. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I'll be on at 8 o'clock. The game starts at 8:10 Eastern, so there you go. Yepers. Oh my god, I didn't finish my sandwich. That's chicken, so it could be cold. So here's the first relief pitcher of the game, and it went to the 8th inning. And that's going to be Spencer Miles, 3.08 ERA, whip of 111, 79 innings pitched, and 73 strikeouts. First batter is Mateo, 0 for 2. Fly out and struck out. Now his is 2-seam fastball, curveball, slider, and 4-seam, but he uses the first 2 a lot more than the other 2. That's going to be a ball, 1-1. One pitch coming. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One-two pitch. That's outside. 2-2. 2-2 pitch coming. That's up high for a ball. 3-2. The Tampa Bay Rays would love get somebody on base, especially a leadoff batter. 3-2 pitch coming from Miles. Swung on. That's going to be a right to the first baseman. Line drive. Venezuela makes the catch. That's 1 out. Hit on the line. What are you going to do, right? It's going to bring up Fortes, 0 for 2. Ground ball, right to short. Picked up, throw to first. Score that, 6-3. Two quick outs right there. Not what you're looking to do when a brand new pitcher comes in. Love to see them work the batting. They don't do it. Here comes Simpson, who is singled in the 4th run scored. He got his 11th 11-game hit streak. And here comes the first pitch. Swung on, and that's going to be right. No, that might. Nope, center field is going to be over. Makes the catch. And that's the inning, guys. Wow. That was like less than what? How many pitches that was? No runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the top of the 9th. 5-1 Blue Jays. Blue Jays will have up Cameron, Kirk, and Springer. So yeah, I mean, yep, that was not a, they had a good. They came out with not a crap shot. They came out with like a lucky 7 or something. Like when you spin it, they roll the dice. Is there going to be another pitcher? It'll be the 4th pitcher if they do, the Blue Jays. The Rays. I don't think the Blue Jays will put up a closer unless they get closer. No, they won't. They can't get. No, they're not going to be closer because it's going to be 5-1 going to the bottom of the ninth, or maybe if it's more, I don't know. But I don't think the Blue Jays closer is going to come in. Who knows? All right, top of the ninth. Looks like it's going to be thinks it's Warcroft again still. Yep. First pitch to Cameron is a strike. Cameron 2 for 4 with that home run. And of course he singled. Next pitch is a strike 0-2. Challenge. What is this challenge on the side of his face? Did he challenge it or maybe he didn't? I don't think he did. Umpire's not going to allow that. Next pitch is swung on and foul back. 0-2. I mean, they clearly tell you have to tap your helmet, and he's going. So I guess they didn't allow it because he didn't ask for it again. 0-2. Up the stairs. 1-2. Next pitch. Outside, and he's going to call him out. Now he's going to tap it. Or did he tap it? I don't know. He's walking away, so why do that? And then, I don't know. He confused me, confused everybody. Strikeout. He didn't challenge it. One gone. Here comes Kirk. 1 for 3 and a single and a walk. What just happened now? Why is the umpire in front of the catcher? No, he's not now. What? I don't know. First pitch swung on, and that's going to be right fielder going to make that catch. That's going to be 2 quick ones. Two outs. It's going to bring up Springer. Last time up, hit a single, 2 runs scored. 2 RBIs, I mean. He's 1 for 3. Oh, I don't like those things. Stingrays. So good. Get away from me. And that's a strike. 0-1. I don't like the sea, so I don't go in it. Nope. I'd rather swim in my bathtub. And that's dangerous too, so. There's Woody. Where you been? That's 0-2. He's out there pecking on the tree I tell him not to during the game. And in the bullpen is Louis Farland, right-handed pitcher, warming up for the Rays. So I don't know if that's their relief pitcher or not. I mean, I know it's a relief pitcher, but I don't know if it. That's going to be swung on, and that's going to be hit. That's going to loop in for a base hit for Springer. Another hit for him in front of the center fielder. Here comes Okamoto, who started the scoring with a home run in the second inning. Then he hit a double, struck out, and hit into a double play. 2 for 4. First pitch, swung on and missed. 0-1. Roycroft's about to throw his 30th pitch of the game since he's come in. That's outside for a ball. 1-1. Next pitch is swung on. That's going to be hit to right field, and he's going to make the catch, and that's going to be the inning right there. So, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. We are going to the bottom of the 9th. Last ups for the Rays, trailing 5-1. The Rays will have up Caminero, Aranda, and Diaz against the new pitcher that's coming in. Let's check the scoreboard one more last time, unless it might not be. Who knows? You never know, you know. Grand Slam can tie it up. No? Yeah, Grand Slam can tie it up. I'm right. Anyway, Guardians 5, Giants 2, top of the 9th. Mariners, Brewers 6, Mariners 4 now. That's in the bottom of the 4th. Cardinals 10, Reds 8, bottom of the 9th. Athletics at Royals, Royals 4, Athletics nothing, bottom of the 4th. Braves 1, White Sox nothing, bottom of the 6th. And that is it for the scoreboard. Yes, sirree. See what's going to happen. If the Blue Jays win this game, they win the series 2-3. That helps them in their quest for the playoffs. If the the Rays lose this, they lose the series, and that hurts them a little. Of course, the Yankees do play today. And here's a new pitcher, and that's going to be a strike call. That's Varlin. That's their 3rd pitcher, and that's going to be a 0-1 count to Caminero, who is 1 for 3 with a single and RBI in the 4th. That's a 1-1 count right now. He just drew 99. He's got an ERA of 1.26, a WHIP of .96, 64.1 innings pitched, and 79 strikeouts for Louis Varlin. Next pitch is 91. You went back down. Oh, well. Thought I was going to get over 100. He throws a 4-seam fastball, knuckle curve, changeup, slider, and 2-seam, but the first 2 are his main pitches that he uses a lot. And it's a 3-1 count right now. (3-1) right now. The Rays trying to get base runners, and 3-1 pitch right now. That's going to be a ground ball right to 3rd, and that's going to be an out. I don't know. He just swung at a 3-1 pitch. Score that a 5-3 put out. 1 gone here in the 9th. It's going to bring up Aranda, who struck out twice and grounded out, so he's on that verge of the 3 strikeouts. Here comes the pitch. Swung on. That's going to bloop over the 3rd baseman's head for a base hit into left field. And on first. It's going to bring up Diaz. Diaz got 2 singles and a strikeout. He's the only one with 2 singles. 2 hits. There hasn't been that many hits. That's going to be fouled off down the right field line. Ooh. Did that hit him? That did hit off his... Yeah, it did. It went like this. Off the pitcher in the bullpen who sits out there we're in the open. So there's no, like, like the other ones are hidden. That's going to be 2 strikes right there, swinging. The second one. Yandy against Varlin is 3 for 9, a home run and 2 RBIs. But he's got a 2-strike count right now on him. That's going to be a swinging foul out of play. He just threw 100. Oh, boy. We got it. We got our first sizzle. Any pitcher that throws over 100 or over gets the sizzle. I've only seen the Miz go to 105, nobody else. And that's going to be a foul ball. He went to 98. Got to boo him. No, just kidding. Still 0-2. They need about 3 more bats to get to the bases loaded. That's going to be low for a ball. 1-2. He threw 88 miles an hour. What is he trying to do now? Let's go. Get it up there. Check it. Crank it up.
Hi everyone, please subscribe and like. It's free and helps with the channel.
Thank you. Wow, 48 people. Nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to say hello. Nobody wants to do anything. That's all right. It's okay. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Anyway, 1-2 count. And he hasn't thrown 100 mile an hour since that pitch, first pitch. Here comes the pitch. That's, oh, did he swing? And the umpire at home plate says he did. And he said, okay, that's 2 outs. I think he knew he swung. Yeah, he definitely went around, guys. Down to the last out. First strikeout for Varlin. And it's going to be Mullins, who is 0 for 3 with, he just drew 99. 1-0. 3 flyouts. Career versus Varlin, he's 3 for 6, double, home run, and 3 RBIs. Next pitch is swung on and missed.
I am enjoying the game with you.
Well, thank you, Trip. Is that Trip? Thank you, Trip Q. Appreciate you. So it's a 1-1 count. Runner on first.
Lurking.
Thank you. You're lurking? Is that what you said? You said lurking? Yeah. It's a 2-1 count. And he's going to step off and then just do nothing with the pitch. He just stepped off and was going to go to first with that. Should be, well, he stepped off, so it can't be a balk. But then again, you never know with these new rules. 2-1 count. Swung on. That's going to be, that's foul. 99. He threw 99, guys. Come on. Where's that extra 100? They're down to their last strike, really. If they lose this, it's 2 out of 3 losses. That ground foul, low ball. Not ground foul, low ball. 3-2. On deck batter is DeLuca. Yeah, DeLuca. My name is DeLuca. No, I knew it was good. I said, that's a high for a ball. So he's going to walk. They're still not going to have enough batters, but they're getting closer. First walk given up by Verlin. So they got DeLuca, and Verlin's about to throw his 20th pitch of this inning since he came in, and DeLuca is also 0 for 3. They need to get him on base for the tying run to come up. First pitch is a strike call. He went to 93, guys. Where'd the 100 go? And that was his 20th pitch. So he's 1 for 5, single and RBI against Varlin, Johnny DeLuca, in his career. Wow. Next pitch is a ground ball. That's going to be to second. Throw to first, and this game is going to be gone and over. Score that, a 4-3 put out, and that's going to be the game. So that was no runs on, left one hit and left 2 men on. Final score, 5-1 Blue Jays. What a game pitched by Shane Bieber. He goes from 4-2 to 5-2. The loser is Ian Seymour, and that's from 9-3 to 9-4. Final 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. Tampa 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error. Let's check the final tally of the poll. Okay, well, we got 34 votes, and I appreciate everybody with the votes. Thank you very much. The Blue Jays, of course, 65%, and the Rays, 35%. So not only did the Blue Jays win, the people who voted for the Blue Jays also won today's poll. So thank you again, everybody. What a game. I mean, like I said, you can't beat good pitching, and today Shane Bieber had it. I mean, when you can go 7 innings and then have Miles and Varland end it with nothing happening, there you go. I mean, that, like I said, I don't know if it's going to hurt them that much because they're 5 games in front of the Yankees, but if the Yankees win, it brings it down to 4. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, the Blue Jays, they were 1 game back, so I don't know what's going to happen. It depends on who they have to leapfrog or they stay that way. Who knows? But anyway, I had a great time. Thank you, everybody that subscribed, everybody that was here.
Hello from Collingwood, Ontario.
Well, Collingwood, I'm going to be gone. You missed a good game, but tonight I'm doing another game. I'm doing the Angels against the Astros. 8 o'clock I'll be on Eastern Time, and you can check me out there. If not, I'll check you out another time. But like I said, I do appreciate everybody. Thank you all for in here. Brandon, Foxy, of always, Georgie, Jay Smooth. Sorry they couldn't come back for you, buddy. Trip, and now Escape. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Like I said, if I don't see you tonight, see you on the next time I see you, all right? Don't be a stranger, guys. Say hello. Stop by. You know, it's fun.